Nas drops out in the 8th grade. Tupac didn't finish. Who's right? Them or the school? Right? There's a difference between schooling and education. We do know that.
Hello.
Right? Education is the lifelong pursuit of intelligence as a critical criteria of human identity. Schooling is the institutional matrix that receives that impulse. So you don't ever want to get those confused. Just because you didn't go to school don't mean you ain't smart. Or even educated. Just means you ain't got a certain kind of pedigree. I ain't knocking the pedigree. Get as much of that pedigree as you can. Right? This ain't no anti-intellectual, even anti-school. School is critical. School is important. People knock it, but don't knock it till you try it. And don't knock it till you finish it. A whole lot of people dogging it, amen? So, even still, the reality is that a lot of our children do not easily or effortlessly fit into the broad curricula that is produced in many of our urban schools. It don't mean they dumb. No, my teachers couldn't reach me, and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So with that disdain in my membrane, got on my pimp game, blank the world, my defense came. From a young philosopher named Sean Carter, better known as Beyonce's husband. I've been drinking. So, Tupac said, somebody wake me, I'm dreaming. I started as a seed, the semen, swimming upstream, planted in the womb while screaming. On the top was my pops, my mama hollering stop from a single drop. This is what they got. Not to disrespect my people, but my papa was a loser. Only plan he had for mama was the blanker and abuser. And even as a seed, I could see his plan for me, stranded on welfare, another broken family. Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace, who dealt with the kind of self-hatred that so many darker-skinned people of ebony hue in our culture have been forced to internalize. Black and ugly as ever, because we still transfixed by color. I know y'all don't know nothing about that. Never in your lifetime would you understand that. But in other parts of the country, they do. Black and ugly as ever, however, stay coochie down to the socks. Just for a lyric that y'all probably used to dance to. Biggie said, I used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat. Wondered why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne. Old people. Damn right I like the life out there. Because I went from negative to positive. And if you don't know, now know. But he also said, back in the days, our parents used to take care of us. Look at them now. They're even scared of us. Calling the state for help because they can't maintain. Damn, things done changed. If I wasn't in the rap game, listen to his explanation. If I wasn't rapping, if I wasn't in the rap game, I'd probably have a kilo. Knee deep in the crack game. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be slinging. Because the streets is a short stop. Either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. Darn, it's hard being young from the slums, eating 5-cent gums, not knowing where your meal's coming from. Whatever till the summertime cookout, every time I turn around, a brother's being took out. So I'm saying learning some rap because I want you to hear the agony, the social struggle, but also the complicated analysis that so many young people put forth. They are telling us literally in song the source of their suffering, the heart of their complaint against a universe that is fundamentally inimical and hostile to them. Listen to that music Now, I know you mad at the cussing and stuff, and I get it, and it's obscene, but what's more obscene? The language they use or the conditions they confront? Maybe you be cussing too. Some of y'all cuss ain't even got obscene conditions. I've heard a few conversations on that. So when I say learn rap music, what I'm really trying to tell you to do is to get in tune with the young people that you ostensibly serve. Understand the target population. Understand what motivates them and moves them. And if you even learned a couple of rap lyrics, your kids would be bowled over. I know y'all ain't teachers in school and superintendents and all that, and principals, but if you just roll through as a school board member once, and just drop a couple lines on them, those kids would be a god. Even if you do old school, they know you old. Well, then here, they hit it. Miss Jones. Or just learn some of their phrases. I can't with you. I can't. No, that's what I'm telling you to say. I'm not saying I can't. So when you begin to understand the circumstances, the plight and predicament, the condition in which these young people are struggling, when you listen to their culture and their music and their rhythm, and you listen to the hurt and pain and agony and the hopelessness and the hopefulness in these urban schools, because these schools are often war zones for so many young, besieged black and brown, and in some cases poor white kids, some Asian kids, some others as well. Think about what that means. But number two, don't just learn some rap. Keep the police from killing you. Now, it has become almost necessary for us to say, hey, we don't hate the police. It should be apparent we don't hate the police. People of color and other poor people want the police to come. But when you come, don't shoot us. No, dog. I called the police. I don't need the police to put his foot on my neck. But when you have pre-criminalized an entire population, you might be at the University of Virginia going, I'm a student at UVA. But see, here's the problem. It don't make no difference. See, black people and other people of color, but especially people of color who are black and brown, get caught in respectability politics. Like your sorority.